Hello everyone, and today we're taking a look at the Black Grimoire Cursebreaker. Now, the Black Grimoire is an open world RPG where we are going to have to hunt down a dark wizard and kill him. Now, in Black Grimoire, you'll be able to use sword, board, swords, magic, all that fun stuff. Now, the game is skill-based, so the more you use certain skills, the more they increase. But there's also crafting system in the game. We're able to mine, collect wood. There is also, they specify customized player housing. So I'm really interested to see what that is. And they also have a social multiplayer is what they call it, where you can meet other players wandering around, but you could turn that option off also. But you're not able to trade with them, so it's just more of a social thing. But let's hop in, let's take a look, and see what everybody thinks. Now, you can find this game on Steam. It is the demo, forgot to mention, it is a demo that you could find during Steam Next Fest from February 6th through the 13th. Like all the demos that come out Next Fest, I have no idea if they're going to be out afterwards. I really wish all of them would, because some of them I like to revisit, and there's just not enough time if they get rid of it. I'll just name it Mikey. Great game. Now, the graphics and stuff, art style might not be for everybody. I don't find it so horrible for graphics, as long as the gameplay is fun. So we're gonna make ourselves. Character kind of slightly reminds me of Valheim. We're gonna do that hair. We gotta have a beard. My beard is shorter now, so we'll do that. We'll do that. Something's in a boat. Now you can click read more and it'll tell you a huge story. So what I'll do is I'll pull it up and you can, it's kind of long, so you can pause it if you want to read it. That's the end. All right. So now we get to pick traits. So how we want to build our character. We can choose up to 4 traits. So we got Alchemist. Increases your starting level and experience gains by 10% in Alchemy. Assuming that's for your potion stuff. Archery Championship. Better archery, more blacksmithing. We have Carpenter, which I'm thinking of trying to do a bow. So I'm gonna guess I might need I don't know if I need carpentry or if I need any of these special skills to make. If I need to make arrows or better bow, I have no idea. You have Chef for cooking. I'm gonna guess this maybe heals me too. I got Bulwark for defense. Fisherman. Aspiring Sorcerer. Starting level, experience, gain potent, and sorcery. Got a Miner, Weapon Master. Of course, your offense then. You're attacking. Got Tailor and Woodsman. I'm assuming that's melee since we got archery. Well, we're going to do archery. We're going to do cooking. Might do Aspiring Sorcerer. I'm going to try to stay ranged. And then maybe... oh, God. Alchemy or Woodsman? These will level up anyway. This is just starting higher. We'll do Alchemist. So right now, we get... okay, for archery, cooking... we get a chef's hat. Right. You sure you want to continue? Yes. Hop in. We don't have much time. Do I know you? Of course you know me, Lord Rothar. Just keep forgetting. I'm Helene, the custodian. Why are you glowy? Right. What do you mean we don't have much time? See that storm on the horizon? It's something frightfully unnatural. Well, it looks like it. Shouldn't be here at all, but somehow it is. What do you mean? It's looking for you, Lord Rothar. Rothar? Maybe Rothar. I think I like Rothar better. I'll probably mispronounce it, no matter what I say. Imberthale. Land of sprawling forest, hills, and lakes. I always did like your home, Lord Rothar. It's only time for one last dream. Something to... Well, to remind you who you are, I suppose. Just staring at me sleep. It's kind of creepy. I'm really sorry. I can't protect you from it. Soon it will force you to wake up, but for now, sweet dreams, my lord. That was a strangely vivid dream. Good morning, sleepyhead. Good morning, darling. You sleep well? Yeah, have you been up for long? Not long. I did spy that some of our guests have already arrived for the evening banquet. The mistress of the house tried to keep them in separate rooms, but before long they bunched up in the main hall. Now there's a situation brewing. Something that requires your attention. As always, I'm happy to leave the politics to you and see the evening's preparations instead. Promise me you'll try to keep them from killing each other before the festivities begin. I'll handle them. You always do. Okay. Pause for the camera. Okay. It's going to go over my traits. You click to move. Okay, double click, you can run. Getting all my goodies. Oh. I got, what was that, water? So, my hot bar. Okay, my health is 20. We got mana 20 in the bottom middle. And in between that, we got my hot bar. Homecoming, the ability every 10 minutes. I can travel home. Okay. There's a rest. I just sit down. Sit down and rest while restore lost health and mana. Hurl a simply fiery projectile at the enemy. Okay. There's a healing too. I need acorns, so I need resources to cast some spells. Okay. So we got our options. I'm gonna take a look in here because I just want to see, like, if you wanted to remove that multiplayer. Is it online? Well, it might not be up anyway. There might be something where you can turn it off, but it doesn't look like do anything with that. All right, so we got a notepad. I leave notes in the game, or that's just going to be there during this time? Yeah, there's my abilities. My spell book. Press shift to know more. Summoning fire projectile was hardly ever a novel practice, but none did with more ease than the Phosphoran battle mage Terran Quarth. Okay. Do I know these? Alright. My equipment. I got nothing at the moment. So I got health, and then we got all my melee, spell accuracy, ranged accuracy, all that fun stuff. Traits. So archery. Chef. Okay. Bestiary, I had nothing there yet. Quests, fine. My skills. So here's what we're gonna we'll level up. So if we use more melee, I believe we'll get attack. There's range. We're already at level 3. Click to view milestones. Wow. So at level 6, I'll maybe use a crossbow. Or a spruce crossbow. I could use a hunting crossbow at the moment. Novice marksman. I learned this trait by talking to a trainer in Haywind or Thornhill. Okay. And then my inventory, which I got a bucket of water. Now, I'm going to have some, you're going to see me mess up all the time on this because I'm going to keep hitting this. W and S do this. I got to click to move. I got to stop using WS. I already searched that. Alt will pull this stuff up. From what I played like 5 minutes before I logged in, just to take a peek, jewelry, and work with the sound. So, pick a dagger. Yeah, I already know that. So you'll want to gather these books, 100%. You want to gather them. After I gather a few, I'll show you. Okay, I just want to investigate before I go anywhere. I'll find, my lord. Grab some whiskey. All right. But I can't loot the chest. Take the staff. Mage Kellenthir. What a fine collection of druidic artifacts you have. No. Armor crate. A broadsword and a shield. People down below there. Oh, we got a bow. We'll grab that bow. I was worried if we're going to find one right away. Otherwise, I just wasted skill points for nothing. Okay, so let's equip the bow. You just want to click that right now, and should we check and see? Let's check and see. The keybinds are absolutely terrible. So let's say inventory. Can change the keybinds. Oh, that is fantastic. Equipment. Skills, hell, I don't know. Spells will do K. Quest I'll just leave there, I don't care about that. Abilities will do... What? We'll do J. Bestiary I don't care about. Traits? I don't know how often I'm going to use traits. I think we'll leave it like that. Okay, apply. Let's try it now. Works for me. All right, so now for the books. And we'll equip too. Inventory. Equipment. Just do it this way. No. All right, so in here we'll right click, equip. Got my bow. I can wear plate armor. Is that gonna make a difference? Does that hurt? Look like it hurts. Bad. I got a staff too if I want to do magic. I'll put my ring on. My ring does what? Gives me 2 mana, 2 health, 1 melee accuracy, 1 spell accuracy. Okay, so for these books, they gain you experience and stuff. So I probably would suggest that you constantly get these books, because this gives me 24 experience in cooking, for instance. There we go. Cooking is almost leveled up. Fishing. Alchemy. Alchemy is almost leveled up. Just playing crafting. No, I don't see anything how to craft. Maybe I need a crafting station. What did I level up in? Is that cooking? Oh, maybe alchemy. Level 5 alchemy. Defense. More cooking. Everything. Crafting. And attack. Alright. Sweet. Alright, let's go downstairs. Supposed to talk to these guys. You fool! You seem to forget none of you are in a position to... I missed that. Oh, is that so? Perhaps you'll change your tone when my banner marches for the quarry. So instantly placed in my lands, eh? Your own vassal sold me the deed. What's it to me if you can't keep him in check? Listen. Who cares about this meaningless quarry in the middle of nowhere? Quite right. The true crime is the taxes you've levied against the foreign merchants. Standing in the way of free trade is simply outrageous. I should think quite the opposite, Master Galrus. See, you're free to take your trade anywhere, as long as it's out of my city. Your city? It's your city, is it? Indeed. All this nothing compared to corruption brought upon the precious city of Thornhill itself. You even prevented my husband a seat on the city council. And why is that? Are you perhaps afraid to have someone who might actually speak against you? Oh, Dahlia, let's not pretend your husband is actually capable of... well, anything, really. Apart from serving you as a mouthpiece, perhaps. Alright, I've heard enough of this. Ah, Lord Aercrest. Aercrest? Now that you're here, you might be willing to tell these bitter imbeciles. You told Tyrant Goldbridge you stepped on a lot of toes. Okay, yeah, you stepped on a lot of toes. But Lord Aercrest, for the peace of the realm, I will see that you make amends with at least one of these family members here today. Being the Lord of the realm, you know striking compromises between your vassals is sometimes essential. You've decided to support the petition of one of the families present in order to balance against the gaining power of Baron Goldbridge. And gain favors in the process. The question is, to support. Talk to the families. Armsteel, Rain, or Old. Talk to the Wood. The Goldbridge man has some nerve. I'll tell you, my lord. He needs to be addressed, or what? You're gonna what? It's all right, dear husband. Calm down now. You always stutter when you're upset. Yes, dear. But desperately waiting for an opportunity to meet Lord Aercrest, and I believe you're the only one who can help us now. The city of Thornhill, our beloved home for generations, has become more unbearable each day since Tyrant Goldbridge inherited the land from his uncle. What is your problem? He's treating the city more and more as his own personal kingdom, like it's there only to serve his own wealth, when he's supposed to act as a protector. The city itself ought to be governed by a mayor and the city council, but over time, he's bought or intimidated every council member. Those who refuse to bend over, like my husband here, has been removed. Now a son and heir was elected. The mayor and the council rubber stamps his every word. Something must be done, my lord, or the future of Thornhill City is looking bleak indeed. How fares your estate? Our home still stands despite everything. We may not be the richest of the families, but our halls are stocked full of enchanted artifacts from those ancient ruins my father was always fond of excavating. Perhaps there is enough to gift a good friend and bribe me. toxic rain. Is this the Great Lord? I was expecting someone taller. Shush, dear. Lord Aercrest, dollars rain at your disposal. Am I to understand that you might support us in our predicament with Lord Bridge? Perhaps through the conservative nobility, often perceive those of merchants. I'll promise to weigh your needs against others fairly. Yeah. Be a just rule. Is this about gold? How much? Shush, I said. Apologies, my weird dear wife did not imply that your lordship could be bought. She merely wished to point out that looking out for lowly merchants such as us can be highly beneficial to all parties involved. What is your dispute? Not long ago, a stocked caravan full of the finest glassware and fruits from Meloria was set off for Thornhill. The glassmiths of Mior create far higher quality glassware, and most fruit doesn't provide a good yield in the northern lands, so I was feeling rather good about it. But upon arriving at Thornhill, we're suddenly informed of a new tax on foreign goods. We've never encountered anything of the likes before, and it's so outrageously high that barely anyone could afford to buy from us. What does the Baron have to say against your trade? Well, he owns Thornhill Glassblower, same as its farms. Competition would force him to lower his prices, which puts less gold in his pockets. I think it's pretty obvious what his motivations are. Off his business otherwise. Apart from misfortune of Thornhill, trade has been rather exceptional. In fact, I recently acquired lots of exquisite jewelry. Certainly enough to share with those who consider friends. So everybody's trying to bribe me. Okay. I'm gonna talk to you. We'll just talk to all the wives first. I'm a ladies' man. I don't know if I have a wife. Maybe that was my wife that was upstairs waking me up. I don't know. Or glad to see you're still the Lord of Imberthale. Not that upstart Goldbridge boy. About time he gets shown his place. Pleasure as always, Lord Aercrest. Will you support us then? Not that we couldn't feed the Goldbridge lad his own ballsack on our own. My husband means to say that your diplomatic resolution to our issue would be quite welcome, but we are well prepared to defend our interest, of course, if need be. What's your dispute? One of my field tenants ran himself into debt and decided the best way to clear himself is to go into business with Goldbridge. He let Goldbridge set up a quarry to mine Imberthale from the cliffside in my lands. You believe it? His family was given a lot for farming, not to do with whatever he pleased. Well, I dealt with that bugger. He's currently rotting in my dungeons. Goldbridge refuses to abandon the quarry, claims he's within his rights. Soldier station. How's your family doing? Apart from our quarrel with Goldbridge, let me tell you, my smiths have been hammering swords that make me proud. The kind of quality I wouldn't want in our hands for enemies. Maybe. See, they're all bribing me. Okay. So, I gotta choose between somebody who probably has weapons, military type of thing. Just to save the town, just might be a better thing. And then save the merchants, even though they're doing really well without their city. Slander! The other families can barely agree on a thing, yet they're all convinced the bully here is you. Jealousy is the reason. So what if I've done exceptionally well for myself of late? I have every right to protect the interests of my family. When you upset the balance of power in my realm, you upset me. Want to upset me? Oh, of course not. Please keep in mind, it's not wise to upset me either, Lord. Oh, he's threatening me. He's doing well here. They're doing well. But if I can get these people maybe to be mayor and take away some of the crap from him, that might help him out, our merchant. It's still not going to help out John, I don't see, because he's still going to be in his land. So I'm assuming this is your permanent choices. So whatever I make is permanent. We're going to do with the old people here. I don't know if they're old. My lord? Yeah, we're going to do it. I'll talk to him. I was expecting something of this nature long before my arrival. I wish to state in no uncertain terms, Lord Aercrest, that Goldbridge family will not be bullied. Come to a decision. Indeed. City of Thornhill is not your personal possession for you to do as you please, Baron Goldbridge. You simply cannot exclude one of the most influential estates from the city council. I expect to hear this matter settled. Beside yourself with those rats? This is outrageous. I need to get some air. Just put in an arrow through it. He threatened me. For a moment there, things seemed rather heated, my lord. I do hope the outside... Well, it's off. I'm sure he'll be fine. Where do we stand on the evening preparations? Oh, you know how it is, my lord. As usual, it's all hustle and bustle before a big night of celebrations like this. Just about everyone has some kind of crisis going on. I'm sure they can manage without their lord always solving their problems for them. Although there is one demanding guest that might need to be handled by your lordship's care. Master Calanthier. Yeah, I talked to him. Quirky spellcaster. He's rather fussy about the welcome drink I offered. Said he preferred the taste of the finest whiskey in the house. Oh, I think I have one. I have a bottle stashed. Where do I find him? Yeah, I know where he's at. Alright, I'll see if he's satisfied. Let's go talk to him. There. Do I need to click on it again? I already got it. Oh, what I had must not have been the rare bottle. Wait, what? What's the other? Something here? No. Oh, it's just where the room I was in. Okay. Never mind. Good day to you, Lord. After my long travels, I long for only one thing, some of the finest whiskey in the land to warm my bones. The kind that can only be found in the estate of a mighty lord such as yourself. No need to flatter, old mage. I bring you just the thing. Bottle of decade-old Glimmerfield rye. You know how to treat a guest, Aercrest. Gulps it down. That's it. That does a job. I can feel the wisdom descending upon me. You know, I'm something of a magician myself. Indeed? You know, I always resented all those magi who holed up in some dusty academy, trying to hoard magic for themselves, and pretending to be someone special while at it. Magic is open to all of us, whether we call ourselves magi or is irrelevant. One must merely learn to listen. Perhaps later might test you and what you've learned. Maybe able to teach you a thing or two if you're interested. Indeed. Well, I've seen a thing or two in my travels. Perhaps word already reached the lordship about the bandits that I drove away near Mistywood. Then perhaps the lord is expecting to hear about something more exciting. Well then, as a young lord, ever heard of Grogu? It is a dark subterranean creature with claws like scythes. One was terrorizing a village west of Arnian Plains not too long ago. It's quite a fight. The monsters have shells, resistant to all forms of magic. Oh, that's going to be great. So I tore them off with the kinetic attacks burned whatever remains in searing blaze. Stop the thing with inches of running me through one of the scythe claws. Exciting. Help! Oh, shoot. My lord! What's the matter, boy? I was wondering when we're going to combat. The Baron, Goldbridge, he's attacking the estate, my lord. Ran as quickly as I could. What did you see? He's taking a walk getting some air, you know. Went into the forest. And moments later came back, except he's got a whole bunch of mercenaries at his back. Need to join the defense at once. For the Baron to ruin the day of celebrations like this is truly disgraceful. I cannot abide and stand by the sidelines and watch this happen. Count on my aid, young lord. Well, I'll need a moment to gather my strength first. All right. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I should have brought him. Wait. What is this? I don't know what that means. Why do I have those icons? See how the combat works. The story itself I'm okay with right now. I mean, I knew something bad was gonna happen by sighting. Oh no! Are they attacking from a different side, or we're just losing? This is when I'm gonna get rescued. I'd like to make a few requests of my own. The only thing I hear is your surrender. Should have hired more men, Tyron. I've faced worse odds than this. Well, suit yourself. Right, I'm in melee range with a bow? Seize him. Enough of this. I knew it. I won't idly sit by and watch my host is attacked by his own home. Oh, wow. Retreat! Shoot him! I'm not beneath shooting him in the back. What will you do now? Any longer, things might have turned ugly. You weren't worried I'd be late, were you? Wizard arrives precisely when he means to. We can't let him get away. I'm going after him. Are you sure, young lord? Forgive me for pointing it out, but all your men seem to be currently indisposed. If he slips away, he'll turn back to Thornhill, raise more men. I need to stop him, if only to prevent a war. See, your reputation is well earned, young lord. Well, I'm not so drained that I couldn't cast a few more spells. And I'd hate to let you face these bandits on your own. You can count me on it. Thank you. Alright, so I didn't know this is going to be party-based. Is it? Well, I'm not... Maybe. Maybe I can't control him. I think it went this way. My God, he's badass. I'm terrible. Help me! I'm sucking! Oh, he's healing me. Oh, he just turned that on. Either bow or that. Oh, dear God. Did the job of easy. Instead, I lost half my men. Outright. Who knows how many more are still scattered throughout these woods? You ain't paying me. Are they going to leave him? Chased us here. You'll get your gold twice as we agreed, but you need to fight for me. Whatever he's paying you is not worth your life. Surrender or die. There we go. Well, I ain't surrendering. Lads, arm yourselves. Oh, this isn't good. That was a good hit there. I like took no damage, so I'm not sure if the mage was healing me, or it was just a fight that I was not gonna ever lose. Nicely handled. Now what? I want this stop the banquet from going ahead. So I still might look around and check that everything is in order. Very good. My sorcery increased to level 4. I don't have any acorns. I don't know if how it... Mana cost is 12. Oh, I don't have enough mana. I can't even cast it. Yeah, all this costs too much. Okay. So as I level up, I would get it. Are they hitting? Were they even hitting me? I don't think they were even really hitting me. All right, well, we're going to end it here because we're at time. Yeah, as far as we can zoom in, too. But this is Black Grimoire Cursebreaker. I'm kind of liking it. I'd like to see more of it, see what happens. I don't know if we're going to have just me, like, later on. Is it going to be me and then just having people help me? Or is it mainly just going to be myself most of the time for fighting? I don't know. I like it where the skills are... they level up as you use them. I've always been a huge fan of that. No. Some things I don't like some of the times I was running through the building I couldn't see because the walls were in the way. But some like the pillars, they disappear. I'd like to see some of these walls because they were hard for me to see to go through. I don't know if it'll do it now. Like right there. But we got the camera angle to move, but still, it's just certain times you just can't see. Other than that, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this. I'm gonna probably keep an eye on this one. I'd like to see more of this, I think. But yeah, we're gonna end it here. Just like thank you all for spending some time here. If you did enjoy this, please give me the thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe. I'll see you all next time.